Hello and welcome to HW News English. I am Shubham Chauhan. We are coming to you live with the biggest political story that has been playing out over the last 24 hours. And this is, of course, concerning the state of Maharashtra, where the Uddhav Thackeray led Shiv Sena UBT is all set for what looks like yet another split, the second such split in the Shiv Sena in the last 4 years. Now, a lot of things have happened. It's quite a fluid situation. Still, there's no official clarity on where things are heading and what happens next. But in this brief live session, what we will try and do is take you through the events of the last few days and how this split is sort of playing out. Remember, this Operation Tiger, as it is known, which is basically MPs and MLAs and elected representatives of Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena jumping ship to the Eknath Shinde led Shiv Sena. This has been in the making for almost a year and a half now. From time to time, you've seen chatter and you've heard chatter, you've heard stories, news stories that have written as to how MPs from the Uddhav Thackeray camp are in touch with Eknath Shinde. But both sides kept denying these stories from time to time. But now it seems like this Operation Tiger, as it is called by the media, is in its last stage, or the climax, as they say, and where the picture could really become clear as to who stands where. So let's start with a basic timeline of the last few days, and I'll have the first graphic up for you on that. There you see, on the 14th of June, that is Sunday, Uddhav Thackeray held a meeting with his MPs at his residence in Mumbai, Matoshri. Remember, he has a total of 9 MPs. 4 MPs attended that meeting in person. 5 MPs attended that meeting virtually, or they were called up by Uddhav Thackeray one-to-one to check what really is the status there. Last night came in reports, this is post 9-10 p.m., that rebel MPs from the Uddhav Thackeray camp have begun to arrive in Delhi from different parts of Maharashtra in a chartered flight. And there came reports as well that said Eknath Shinde who's the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra as well, he too landed in Delhi late last night. And this morning, you had a press conference by the Uddhav Thackeray camp MPs, Sanjay Raut, Arvind Sawant and Anil Desai, who held that press conference in Delhi. And of course, Rajababu Wazir from the MP from Nashik, they held a press conference. And they've also, in the meantime, submitted a letter to Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla to deny recognition to the rebel MPs. It's almost the same story playing out after what we saw happen in the Trinamool Congress just a few days back, and now it is turn of Uddhav Thackeray, and it is the same pitch of the Uddhav camp, where they told Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla in their letter that there are reports that some MPs from their party could split and could claim for a merger, but that should not take place based on certain facts and parameters, is what the Uddhav Thackeray camp wrote in a letter. Now, there's a big question as to who these MPs are and which are the MPs that could split, which are the MPs that will ditch Uddhav Thackeray and jump camp into the Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena. And our next graphic is to just give you an idea of where things stand at the moment based on reports coming out from the Shiv Sena. Now, this is the graphic. On the left side, you see 3 MPs, Arvind Sawant of Mumbai South, Rajababu Wazir of Nashik, the second, and third is Anil Desai, Mumbai South Central. These 3 MPs were part of the press conference that was held today in Delhi by Sanjay Raut, the Rajya Sabha MP. These 3 MPs have repeatedly emphasized that they are not going to quit Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena and join the Eknath Shinde faction. In fact, Arvind Sawant and Anil Desai are the closest to Uddhav Thackeray, and they too have sworn that they will not switch sides. Rajababu Wazir, of course, an MP from Nashik, and there was some chatter of whether he will ditch Uddhav Thackeray and switch sides, but he too arrived in Delhi this morning in train and clarified to several media outlets that he is not going to switch sides. Now let's look at the other side of this graphic. You have 6 names there. Sanjay Deshmukh from Yavatmal Washim, their UBT MP, Nagesh Ashtikar from Hingoli, Sanjay Jadhav from Parbani, Sanjay Deena Patil from Mumbai Northeast, Bhau Sahib Bagchure from Shirdi, and Om Prakash Raje Nimbalkar from Osmanabad. Now, these are the MPs that are set to be joining the Eknath Shinde camp. Now here also there is a very interesting story that is playing out. Sanjay Deena Patil, the Mumbai Northeast MP, he was seen with Eknath Shinde on a few occasions, but he was among those MPs who attended the Uddhav Thackeray meeting on Sunday in person. He, in fact, snapped at reporters who constantly asked him whether he will switch sides or not. He has, of course, denied, but what reports indicate and what we've been told as well is that he is among those who is all set to switch sides and join the Eknath Shinde camp. Now, the other story that is important to sort of put this in perspective is that there are a total of 9 MPs that Uddhav Thackeray has currently in the Lok Sabha. The good old anti-defection law, which many have criticized for the right reasons, that it still doesn't have that punch in itself to control defections that we have seen play out frequently. We saw it with the Aam Aadmi Party this year, we saw it with Trinamool Congress, and now we are seeing it with the Shiv Sena once again. One of the justifications that is being given for this split is that out of the 9, if 2/3 defect, then they will not be under the purview of the anti-defection law. So by that logic, 6 MPs, at least 6 MPs would have, would have to jump their parties so as to avoid the anti-defection law. Now that is the justification that is being given by one side, that if you have 6 or at least 6, more than 6, then the anti-defection law doesn't apply. However, what is important to note is what the Supreme Court had said in the judgment that they had given in the Shiv Sena case in 2023. 2/3 of the political party must merge with another political party to justify that merger, to dodge the anti-defection law, and not the 2/3 of just the legislature party or the parliamentary party in this case. And that is a debate that has a lot of legal nuance to it, and we'll have to wait and watch as to how this plays out in court with regards to not just Shiv Sena, but some of the other political parties as well. But that is, it all comes down to that 2/3 political party or 2/3 of the legislature party. In this case, what has been used and interpreted as, rather, is that 2/3 of the legislature or the parliamentary party is good enough for a split. So in Aam Aadmi Party's case, out of 10, 7 MPs defected. That was, among them was, of course, Raghav Chadha. They said, we are merging ourselves with the Bharatiya Janata Party. Then in the Trinamool Congress, of course, 20 MPs out of the 29 TMC Lok Sabha MPs switched sides, decided to merge with a little known entity called NCPI, National Citizens Party of India, and then they've offered their support to the NDA. In this case, what we are given to understand at the moment is that these 6 MPs of the Uddhav Thackeray led Shiv Sena could merge with the Eknath Shinde led Shiv Sena. Of course, we'll have to wait for an official word on how this plays out, but this 2/3 clause is something that will have to be watched and interpreted very closely. So we'll of course keep an eye on that as well, because that's a very important legal nuance which could potentially decide as to how defections happen in the country and how rampantly these defections have been happening. Of course, all of them in favor of the Bharatiya Janata Party. So that is one thread to look at. The other aspect is, of course, the press conference that was held this morning by Rajya Sabha MP of Shiv Sena UBT, Sanjay Raut, who's been making some stinging remarks against those who are all set to defect. And we'll show that quote to you of what happened in this press conference of Sanjay Raut, and he had 3 MPs with him, which we just showed you in the previous slides. Anil Desai, Arvind Sawant and Raja Bauwaze were part of this press conference. So Sanjay Raut, there you see the quote. I was told that the rate is 50 crore rupees and 15 crores each would be delivered by tonight. They, as in the rebel MPs, were allegedly unwilling to board the aircraft without receiving the money. We have no official information about any split. We are hearing these reports through the media and reacting to them. If parties are broken in this manner, there is no meaning left in fighting elections. If anybody wants to leave, they should first resign. They have to come to parliament on our party's ticket, and because voters elected them. We have issued a whip and convened a parliamentary party meeting. We have also written to Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. Buying and breaking elected representatives is against democracy and the constitution. That is what Sanjay Raut said in his press conference. In fact, during the course of his press conference, the Rajya Sabha MP also ended up using abusive language against the rebel MPs and calling them out for ditching Uddhav Thackeray and joining the Shiv Sena of Eknath Shinde. What one also needs to wait and watch is what happens in the next few days, and when do we see that official merger of these MPs from Eknath Shinde's from Uddhav Thackre's Shiv Sena joining to the Shiv Sena led by Eknath Shinde. So that is where things stand currently as far as the Shiv Sena is concerned. Remember, like I said, June 2022 was when the first big split happened, where Eknath Shinde walked away with majority of the MLAs by his side, and not just that, he staked claim to the original Shiv Sena party name and the symbol of bow and arrow, which was eventually granted to him by the Election Commission of India, and that is something that the Uddhav Thackeray camp has challenged in court. And now here we are 4 years later, once again, the month of June, where you have the Shiv Sena, which is of Uddhav Thackeray, whatever was left of it. He put up new candidates, fresh faces. Some of them are also now all set to defect and join the Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena. Now, this is the story of the Shiv Sena, but it's not just about one party. Like I said, you've seen this play out in the Trinamool Congress of Mamata Banerjee just a few days back. Before that, you had the Aam Aadmi Party of Arvind Kejriwal, where the Rajya Sabha MPs decided to walk out. In TMC's case, 2/3 of their Lok Sabha MPs decided to walk out. And then you had now, with this Operation Tiger, Shiv Sena UBT MPs also all set to walk out and join Eknath Shinde and give their support to the NDA. And which is sort of leaving the big question that everybody is having in their mind as to what next, because what is left of the opposition? You've taken so many of these MPs out from their parent party and now who have defected and joined the BJP. What is left? And then all eyes go on to the one big regional party that is part of the India Alliance, and that is the Samajwadi Party in Uttar Pradesh. They have more than 30 MPs, remember, and that is something that will be watched closely as to what really happens. Yes, this is what I was referring to. The UP minister, Mr. O.P. Rajbhar, has alleged that the entire SP is ready to join the BJP. The Samajwadi Party has, of course, dismissed these speculations as of now. But why are these defections happening is a question that a lot of people are asking. And why are these defections happening only now? That is a question. And what everybody is pointing to is the upcoming monsoon session of Parliament. The Bharatiya Janata Party, the Modi government, the NDA government wants to cobble up a 3/4 majority for some of the important constitutional amendments that they want to pass, that they are believed to be all set to pass again. And for that, they need to have a 3/4 majority in Parliament. And yes, there is the tweet of Om Prakash Rajbhar. A major split is going to happen in the Samajwadi Party. Ram Gopal Yadav has submitted a letter to Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Everyone in UP knows who the mastermind behind this mining scam and Gomti River front scam is. As the nose tightens, the SP is getting anxious. Forget Maharashtra and Bengal, the entire SP is sitting ready to join the BJP. And of course, that will be the next big thing to watch out for, because if you look at the opposition right now, Congress, which is at 99, the next big party in that chunk, in that alliance, is the Samajwadi Party. So will the Samajwadi Party meet the same fate as some of the other regional parties have just met? Well, we'll have to wait and watch for that. But the big picture that everybody is looking at is whether this Modi government, the NDA government, can cobble up a 3/4 majority in Parliament by completely decimating the opposition and pulling in as many MPs as they can. Now, TMCs, of course, with 29 MPs, 20 have been taken. So if you just put the mathematics together, it'll help you put it in better context. 294 is where the NDA stands, 293, 294. You add 20 of the TMC MPs who rebelled and joined the NCPI, so 20 NCPI MPs, if I may call them, that goes up to 313. If 6 more of these Uddhav Thackeray led Shiv Sena MPs defect, which they are all set to by the looks of it. It goes up to 319. 345 is where the Modi government will have to reach if they need a brute majority in parliament to pass their constitutional amendments. So they're still short of about 20, 25 odd MPs. Where will they get these MPs from? One of the options, like I just showed you, is the Samajwadi Party, if they do that. Or there's the DMK, which is snap ties with the Congress. They've demanded a separate seating arrangement for themselves in the Lok Sabha. Now, whether they will issue, they will give an issue-based support to the NDA, or will we see another rebellion there, or a defection there, is something that we'll have to wait and watch. But these steps that are being taken one by one, from the AAP to the TMC to now Shiv Sena, everything points towards the larger picture, that is for the Modi government to get a 3/4 majority, to cobble up a 3/4 majority. Remember, these are not elected representatives in the sense that they were part of the BJP and then they are coming back as BJP. These are MPs from different parties who won on their respective symbols, part of the opposition, who were part of the opposition until recently. And now here we are in a situation which is really concerning, in fact, if you see it in that sense, where the opposition one by one is being completely decimated, with their MPs being taken out, and under the garb of the anti-defection law, and saying that, we have more than 2/3, so this defection is absolutely valid. So that is where the picture stands at the moment. This is the story that we had so far for you as far as the Shiv Sena. We circle back to that topic. As far as the Shiv Sena case is concerned, the next big step will be tomorrow, because we'll show that letter to you. A whip has been issued by Shiv Sena UBT. Anil Desai is their chief whip in the Lok Sabha. He has issued a whip saying that there's a meeting tomorrow at 11 a.m. in Delhi of the parliamentary parties. Now, out of these 9, how many actually attend? That will make the picture clear as to who stands where and how many numbers does the rebel camp actually have. There are some reports claiming that the rebel camp has already written a letter to Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla saying they want to merge with the Eknath Shinde led Shiv Sena, but there's no official word on that. There's nothing that we can confirm on that front. But tomorrow is, of course, the big day that will put an end, in a way, to this Shiv Sena Operation Tiger, and whether it has been successful or not. By the looks of it, it's all said that Uddhav Thackeray will see yet another split in his party. 2/3 of his Lok Sabha MPs now switching sides and poised to join the Eknath Shinde led Shiv Sena, and of course that will also shore up Eknath Shinde's numbers in the Lok Sabha, taking them to double digits and making them one of the important components of the National Democratic Alliance. You had the TDP of Chandrababu Naidu, Nitish Kumar, who together had about 40 MPs. Then you had these 20 MPs coming out of nowhere from the Trinamool Congress, now part of the NCPI, which is offering support to the BJP-led NDA. And then you will also have now Eknath Shinde with some more MPs to bolster. And what's also important and very interesting to note is how things pan out later in the week, with both parties, both the Shiv Sena celebrating their foundation day, their Vardhapan Divas, as they say. On Friday, both the Shiv Sena, Eknath Shinde will have his function in Goregaon, and you will have Uddhav Thackeray addressing his workers on the party foundation day at the Shanmukhananda Hall in Sion. So, will we see a show of strength as far as Eknath Shinde is concerned? If the Operation Tiger goes through, will we see that flexing of muscles? By the looks of it, of course, that will happen. But again, the situation currently remains fluid. By the looks of it, who stands where is something that we'll have to wait and watch. But one can safely say that there will be yet another split in the Uddhav Thackeray-led Shiv Sena. That is not just a national picture, or that could not just lead to a new national narrative in terms of the NDA, but also the repercussions it has for the state of Maharashtra and where the opposition stands, with 6 MPs currently, as per the number that we have, switching sides to the Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena. So this is all that we had for this live session. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll of course be tracking all these developments that are coming in from the political scenario playing out in Maharashtra, the Shiv Sena, and what happens in the coming days. So Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Shubham Chauhan signing off.